Yo, 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 what's going on? What is happening? Happy Saturday. What's going on? What is going on? We're here, we are live. I decided to not go live this morning due to the fact it kind of was clear to me at a certain point in time. Yo, New York Dad, what's going on? We got a special unboxing in the house today, so I'm excited to show you guys some Air Force Ones I picked up pretty recently. But yeah, I decided not to go live this morning, you know, with the I know there was some speculation for the green sparks to drop this morning. That did not happen. It is what it is, you know. We're just gonna keep waiting, keep patiently waiting for them. But yeah, we're here, and I think for today's topic of discussion, we're going to be pretty much covering, you know, the 40th anniversary of the Air Force One. You know, so it is, like, for those that don't know, this is the 40th anniversary of the Air Force One. So Nike did something special, kind of like you can create your own. So I'm going to be unboxing mine today, and I'm going to let you know the inspiration on why I decided to choose the colors that I did. Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly? I know I got a little bit of background music going on, but let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. I want to make sure that the music's not too loud. Can you hear me clearly? Yeah. So let's just give it a second. I want to make sure while people are slowly coming in the building, let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. I want to make sure that everything is going according to plan. Hello, mic test. Mic test. Hello. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, let me know in the chat, and then we can kind of keep it rolling over here. Just I got a little bit of music. Let me actually just... Yeah, you can? Okay, perfect. Anyway, you guys let me know. How are you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Ernest Khan. And I'm a sneaker reviewer alongside a YouTuber, right? So we've been going live more consistently because guess what, guys? We're on that 2,000 subscriber chase, and we're also on that 4,000 hour, watch hour chase. So we're gonna get there before December 31st. It's just a matter of just kind of getting consistent here. So you guys know what it is. But I'm glad that you guys can hear me. I think it was really just having music in the background sometimes can kind of interfere with the microphone sometimes. So I'm glad you guys are here. I hope you're having a great day. It's such a beautiful day out here in San Francisco. I should be enjoying it. I am going to be enjoying it later, but I'm enjoying it right now with you guys, and I think that's what matters, right? My sister's in town, so I'm super thankful for her to be in town visiting. We're going to grab some dinner later, so those are some of my plans that I'm definitely looking forward to later this evening. But I do have coffee in hand. I know it's later in the afternoon over here, but I want to let you guys, I wanted to know, like, how did your morning go? I know we had on the sneakers app, we had those red Jordan highs that released. Not necessarily the biggest fan of those ones. So I definitely did pass on that, considering it was a women's sneaker, and then just wasn't a fan of the fuzzy, the fuzzy check mark. So that was definitely a pass for me. But the topic of discussion that we're going to have today, you happen to have this box here. Don't worry, this box is not completely destroyed like the other one I showed you yesterday. And yeah, I'm excited to show you the inspiration on like what exactly kind of caused me to want to purchase these. So I think I acquired these probably about 2 months ago. Full transparency here. Christian says, super annoyed because Nike won't drop these off-whites. Yeah, hey, look. They're going to drop them when they're going to drop them. I don't know what the main reason on the whole holdup was, but it is what it is. We don't really have control over a lot of this stuff, right? So they're going to drop them when they're going to drop them, right? But in today's topic of discussion, let me go ahead and just bring up my my screen here. So yeah, we're going to be discussing some of this stuff, all right? So Nike did recently drop, hold up. Just want to make sure that, yeah, the music's not too loud. No, Nike did recently drop these really fresh versions of the like the triple white Air Force One. And they also did happen to have this as well, where you can kind of create your own. So I'm gonna show you guys that momentarily. But I did want to touch on, you know, the triple white specifically, because I'm a fan of this. Now, what's the main difference between this and your average off-white, you know, off-white, all-white sneaker? Apparently, these materials are slightly better. That's what they're saying. Saying it's supposedly easier to clean, doesn't crease as easily, doesn't get as dirty as easily, and guess what? This also comes with a freaking toothbrush, you know? Now, I don't know. I find it pretty interesting that it did happen to come with an extra toothbrush. Heck, the ones that I'm about to show you, these 40th anniversary ones, they do come with a little keychain, I think like either a golden or a silver toothbrush. So I'll be showing you guys exactly what it looks like. Again, I've never unboxed this. I've literally had this just in my kitchen for the past 2 months. So I'm excited to actually see what it is all about. So I am a fan of Air Force Ones, and this is why I decided to create my own and kind of go through the movements and, you know, make something, because at the end of the day, I was like, hey, I have an opportunity here to create some content, and I want to be able to show you what that initially is going to look like, right? So no, I did not create an all white one, but I definitely did have some white aesthetic in it, mainly because of the fact that if we take a good look at let's go ahead and take a look at Stockx real quick, okay? So on Stockx, I was looking up what are the most expensive Air Force Ones. Like, if I were going to create an Air Force One, what would I want to create, right? So let's go Air Force One, and let's go off-white, because these are clearly the most expensive ones, all right? And if you go ahead and you take a look at this, if you take a good look at this, there so happens to be, you know, some are in, I think, the you know, $1,000 range. Some are going all the way to like the $5,000 or $6,000 range. So what do we got over here? So I was looking at all of them, and one really kind of stood out to me. Okay, so let's just scroll here. All right, you guys still with me? And I was looking at this one specifically over here. I mean, look at the lowest ask is. It's $7,500, okay? Now, okay, I don't expect what I'm about to show you is going to be, like, as close to this, but I tried my best to get it as close to this as possible. Obviously, it's not going to come with the, you know, the, that hang tag, you know, and it's not going to say air, and it's definitely not going to have this little red tag as well. But I wanted to get it as close to this as possible, because you know, they give you the opportunity to create your own, right? So over here, as you see, well, they did some clothing. I'll get into that. But over here, you do happen to have the opportunity to really kind of build your own. You get to choose if it's going to be leather, if it's going to be suede, and then you can kind of mix and match some of the initial colors. So I'm just going to show you guys that over here. I think it's kind of cool because I think in Europe you can do this with the dunk. Some people were creating their own panda dunks, which ended up becoming better quality. It's very interesting to me that you can actually mimic something that Nike's already has available and just get it made. I think these are shipping from Hong Kong or another factory in Asia, and the quality is just going to be way more superior than what Nike's releasing to the general public. So I was like, okay, I have an opportunity to create my own Air Force One. The likelihood that the materials are going to be more of a premium is going to be a higher chance than if I just got, you know, some like over the counter at Nike, right? So I really wanted to mimic. I really wanted to create this in a way where, okay, let's see over here. So, like, I definitely did want to do leather. Let's move on to the next piece. Again, I'm not going to build the entire thing. I just want to show you that you have the ability to. I think you need to have an account for sure with Nike. And then you need to consistently, I'm seeing New York Dad says, check DM. I told everyone LV mid graffiti is going to be the most expensive. Hey, yeah, you're right. I definitely believe that. Guys, give me 1 second over here. Just gonna check my DMs over here. But I appreciate you guys in the building. Again, we're covering the Air Force One 40th anniversary. I'm just showing you guys some of the customization I did because I have the box here on some of the ones I customized. All right. So apparently I'm seeing over here New York Dad actually did, let me share my screen, new scene, yeah. So I'm seeing over here, if you guys take a good look at this, this is the pair that New York Dad just sent me. So he was able to customize his own. These are some really amazing colors. I really like this a lot. Thanks for sharing, I appreciate that. Yeah, these are clean, these are super clean. I wanted to just have as kind of like a solid tone, so I'll definitely get to showing you guys mine. I appreciate you guys in the building right now. Smash that like button if you haven't already. I know you guys have already. But we're here, we're hanging out on a Saturday afternoon. Beautiful day in San Francisco, so I'm definitely excited to show you this box. Again, I've never seen these before, so excited to show you guys them momentarily. But I did just want to touch on a couple of the different things, because when you build this sneaker out, you're able to really choose the different colors, and it ties into the experience of building your own. I believe Nike opened this up to a lot of people to build on. I think it was about 2 months ago or 3 months ago, where if you have the Nike app, they kind of grant you access to be able to do this. I don't believe they do this for everyone. It's only if you're a Nike member. I don't recall if you have to have a minimum spend, but they do open it. They do open up this opportunity to people who do happen to have that Nike app, right? So what else do we have over here? I just want to see. Okay, yeah, there we go. Again, I do like the idea of just getting majority of the the materials white, because white is clean. White is clean at the end of the day. Let me go ahead and just silence my phone. No, these were made for for the Pride Parade in NYC. Okay, I did not know that. That's good to know. Okay, they are limited pair called the Boricua. Okay, gotcha. Okay, well, guys, the pair that I just shared with you that New York Dad shared is called the Boricua, and it's a limited for the Pride event that happened in New York City. I had no idea. I thought you made that your own and you colored it. Sorry, I didn't realize I clicked into the wrong thing over here. I didn't realize I wasn't sharing my screen, so I apologize on that. But let me get back to the page. Again, I'm using a new streaming software, so I'm still familiarizing myself with it. So please give me 1 second here. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys the shoes momentarily. I just wanted to touch on this a little bit on like building your own and how it typically looks. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, you get to pretty much color this whatever colors that they give you, they grant you, the ability to. I remember when I first started building it out, certain colors for the stripe, because you could have a metallic stripe, you could have a gold stripe. Some of those materials were limited. So if you had access to it and you didn't build on those specific materials, it would just say sold out and you can't, which was very interesting to me. And I think within the first 2 weeks that they launched this, it was accessible, and then it was sold out, and then it was accessible again. So I got it on the second round to be able to build this. But as you see, you can even change the tag to black if you want. You can change it back to white. Again, I just want to go through the movements here so you can actually see exactly what this might look like. It's very easy to build, mix and match the initial colors, whether you're doing on leather, whether you're doing on suede. So I really like the fact that Nike actually gives you the ability to be able to do this. What else do we have over here? Sale. Yeah, I'm just going to build it. A majority of it's going to be white is kind of what I'm hoping to get at over here. You can put some cream laces on it. The midsole obviously is very important. What I did for mine specifically, I did do a cream midsole because I wanted to get as close as possible to what I'm sharing you over here. You see this? This is not a cream. This is a cream midsole. It's not a white midsole. So I tried my best to mimic this as close as possible with the silver stripe. Now, I don't think it's going to be, obviously, it's not going to look like it's sewn in like this, but I tried my best to get it as close as possible, and I'm crossing fingers it's going to be as close as possible. So I'm excited to show you this. Again, most likely I'm going to be live for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour today. I just wanted to be able to touch on this because this is one of the topics of discussion that I've been wanting to put out for a while now. So I appreciate each and every single one of you guys rocking the building. Ernest, I have a basketball game. I hope you have a good rest of your day and stream tonight. Yeah. This is literally for whoever's on today, whoever comes into the stream, whoever's rewatching this, because I know a lot of people are out and about. I don't expect too many people to be jumping on live around this, jumping into my live this period of time. So if you're here, awesome stuff. I'm excited to show you guys these, and we can get right to it. But again, the whole idea was for me to mimic this as close as possible. I might even have an extra hang tag from maybe my blazers I could put on this. It might not look cream, but it's most likely going to look white. But it might be a good thing. At the end of the day, you can build your own, and I really like that aesthetic about it. How's it going, yo, Mr. Old School in the house? What's going on? No, we got some of these in the building. I was able to build my own So I got a box over here. I have not unboxed it yet. I'm going to be doing it in a couple minutes over here. So I'm really excited about it because you guys are going to be experiencing, whoever's in the building is going to be experiencing this with me for literally the first time as I unbox this. But it's going good, man. It's going good. Got coffee in hand. It's definitely later in the day. Probably shouldn't really be drinking coffee at this point in time, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. How are you? What is going on? What is going on? I appreciate everybody in the building. I hope everybody is having a phenomenal day. Again, we're chilling here. I'm not in any rush to show you guys everything I got over here, but again, we're here to hang out. We're here to vibe. I'm getting some more music back in the building over here. Again, a lot of my music is, is not copyrighted. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that any of the music I play on my channel is that we get approvals for, right? So I pretty much use Epidemic Sound. That's what I typically use for a lot of my music for editing alongside live streaming. But again, what are we covering today? We're covering the 40th anniversary of the Air Force One, right? They did do some clothing as well. These are already all sold out. I didn't even realize they did a capsule of some clothing, as you see over here. So it's pretty interesting to me that they did do some clothing. I don't remember the exact day that they dropped this. It's all sold out. I like the brown piece. I think that's a good one. But over here, they give you access, the ability to build your own. All right. So let me go ahead and just see. Let me see what I can do with the initial stripe, the swoosh. There we go. So apparently the swoosh, they used to have some additional like silver and gold. So I ended up going with the silver because I wanted to match this as close as possible. All right. I'm glad to hear at least the box is intact. Now that's exactly what I was telling everybody in the stream, was like, at least this box is intact. Oh my god, because yesterday was definitely a disaster. I ended up just returning those. I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean? I thought about it. But yeah, hey, yo, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, New York Dad. Yeah, no, I'm definitely just kicking in here on anybody who's going to come into the stream and wants to take a look at this stuff. I'm glad that this box is intact for sure. I ended up returning the jalapenos to Nike. I thought about it. I'm like, you know what, that $200, I'm just going to put it towards whatever I'm paying for my laptop to get repaired. So it's all going to work out in the end of the day. It's all good. It is what it is. I've never received a box that looked all crazy like that. So yeah, just be mindful of your packages and what's being received. And yeah, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we can only control what we can control. But let me double check over here. So yeah, we're already 20 minutes in the building here. I guess for, again, I don't plan on being live for too long. I just wanted to touch on this. I think it's a good, awesome topic of discussion. I am a really, really big fan of these. I'm a huge fan of these, and I kind of wanted to pick this up, but I already have one, so I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy with what I'm about to show you guys, all right? At least I'm hoping that I'm going to be happy with what I'm about to show you. So let's go ahead and let's get right into it. Again, this is all going to be recorded, so anybody, rewatching this, let me know your initial thoughts on, like, would you make something like this? I know this does come with a little hang tag, a little keychain. So let's go ahead and populate it over here. All right, so I got the box over here. It's all sealed. I'm just gonna pull out my my little blade here, and we're gonna go ahead and open this sucker right here. Yep. Okay. Right there. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Alrighty. All right, so I'm really excited about this because literally I've just been sitting on these sneakers for such a long time. So there we go. We got it. It's open. Okay. And this is the first time I am ever seeing this. So it says Nike. It says Nike by Ernest. There we go. I like that. I like that personalization. 9.5. That's my size. This is sick. This is sick. All right. So yeah, I'm under the impression this is shipped from Hong Kong or I don't know, somewhere in Asia, because there's definitely a lot of writing. Like if you look at the back here, it says UPS, and then I believe that's Japanese characters. So this could be from Hong Kong, could be from Japan. I'm not so sure, but let's go ahead and there you go. Here we go. It says Nike by you. Nike by me. On the back here, it says Nike, Nike, swoosh, just do it. And then some fine print, okay? Don't worry, we won't read into all of that, but this is it. This is the lovely, lovely box. I really love the personalization. That is awesome. I did not think they were going to put my name on the freaking sticker tag. That is something. This is, woo, this is nice. I'm excited to see this. And again, I did my best. I did my best to really try to get as close to this as possible. You guys let me know, like, how close this is to this, because I really wanted to just get as close to it as possible, because, like, look at how much these are selling for. It's crazy, you know? So if I could just get something really close to it, look, if we take a look over here, we got some really interesting paper, okay? Nike and the swoosh are trademarks. And your guarantee of quality, 1 of 1, okay? Well, it's 1 of 1, unless somebody decides to you know, completely make it. But, ooh, okay. Interesting. So that my swoosh, this is it. You guys let me know what your thoughts on these. These are clean. These are clean. Now, I was under the impression this was gonna be like a metallic swoosh. Now, it didn't come in a metallic swoosh, but you know what? These are clean. What do you guys think? These are so clean. These are, I like these a lot. Wow, these are awesome. So you got the cream bottom. I made it a point to match like the bottom, the sole with the midsole as well. Super nice, super clean. White top. I believe the laces, yeah, the laces are white too. And you got that little hanging toothbrush, as you see. What was the price of this? I believe it was about $140, I believe. But wow, oh man, I'm so hyped on this. I've never been so hyped on an Air Force One. This is dope. This is dope because I don't think many people are really gonna have it like unless they create their own on something like this. So yeah, wow. Let's take the other one out. I'm gonna have to take some product shots of it. But as you see, the top, I wanted to have it like the Nike Air in black. Yeah, wow, these are awesome. These are so clean. And they smell, yeah, they smell like $1,000,000. You guys know what I'm talking about. Ah, man, I'm hyped. I'm so hyped. You need a small gold yo-yo to hang with. Yeah, you know, actually, I do have a small silver yo-yo I could probably hang on this, and it actually works. But check that out. You got that nice Air Force One white tag, and like the materials. I'm already just looking at it, because I've taken a good look at the regular ones in a Nike store. Now, the materials on this look premium. Like, they don't look like your regular, you know, like you know, flimsy dinsy like leather. Like, this is, smells good, top of the line. I mean, what are your thoughts on this initial colorway that I got? Now look, I know that the silver isn't sparkly like this, but like, look, this is clean. They did have the option on putting silver on it, so I'm wondering like why it's not metallic silver. Again, I'm not mad. Like, honestly, this is cool. Like, I'm gonna rock these. I think these are super sick. Because I think, honestly, when it comes to, like, reselling anything that you make, like, I can't sell this on Stockx. There's no made by you and then choose your color to sell this. So, like, please note, like, I'm a sneakerhead. I'm going to be rocking these. I think these are super clean. I really love the cream sole. These are just super awesome. And especially with that really nice gray, you know, that gray swoosh. Yeah, and I got that little toothbrush. Look at that little toothbrush. You can brush your teeth. You can brush your cat's teeth. How's that sound? Or your little dog's teeth. But, yeah. Wow. These are so freaking clean. I'm hyped. I'm super hyped on these. Bottom of the soles. There you go. Bang. Hyped. It's clean. I mean, like, look. You get to create your own. I was really thinking about it when I created these. I was like, I wanted to get it as close to this as possible. Now, I know that the check mark isn't, you know, up to par with like the check mark of Virgil, but like, look, at the end of the day, I had the option of doing any colors. I could have done blue, I could have done red, all that stuff, but I was like, you know what, I like the Air Force One is known for its just cleanliness. That's why they have a freaking toothbrush on it, right? And I was like, I just want something clean, you know? There's something about a nice, clean Air Force One. And I just didn't want to just have it like a regular, I didn't want to have it a regular white swoosh. So I was like, I want to have some color, but I want it to just be a little bit more on the subtle side. Something to mix and match with everything. Because, like, look, when you wear this, when you're out and about, the shoes aren't going to do much talking. Like, this is just a nice, clean pair. You can have your outfit just looking like really sharp, and then have something like this, because this is an essential pair. Like, everybody should have an Air Force One in their collection. Like, you cannot tell me you're a sneakerhead if you do not have an Air Force One. At least minimum one in your collection, because this is just such a statement piece, you know, in anybody's collection. So if you go ahead and take a look over here, they got the Nike Air insole. Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm happy. I'm really happy with this pair. I didn't expect it was going to look like this. I was under the impression it was going to be like one of those like metallic swooshes, but hey, this is clean. And yeah, I'm excited to be wearing these pretty soon. Again, you guys let me know your thoughts on this. Honestly, if I'm going to grade this right now, I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. Because I mean, like, what more could you ask for? Like, I didn't want to get a white bottom, because then it's just a regular one. I love the fact that, like, they give you the ability to do the cream on it, because the cream just adds so much to the shoe. It just really does. It's almost like, I don't know. I'm just thinking about vanilla ice cream now, honestly. I honestly, I don't think I'm going to be changing anything. I don't think I'm going to be changing the laces. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. And that's it. I mean, you know, what more would you initially want to change about this? It's perfect. It's perfect. You got nice, you know, clean leather upper, nice, you know, cream sole. Yeah, so I just got everything done in like leather, top of the line. Super blessed, super happy. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys watching this. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Yeah, I mean, hey, you can always get some kind of hang tag. Like, I can still, because, let me double check over here. I want to see, you know, the Virgil, the off-white blazer off-white, that recently came out, the university red one. Now, that one comes with a hang tag, and I have this pair. So I'm thinking if I were to actually just get this hang tag, let me share my screen over here. Yeah. So if I were to just get this hang tag off this shoe and put it on this, and I can even customize like the side, you know, I can customize the side. I can even write like, I know that Virgil has definitely done that, where he's written on the side of the sneaker, because like I can just literally, oh sorry, you guys can't really see my screen right now, so live, there we go. Again, I'm still getting familiar with this, but I can literally just get this hang tag off, I can put it on this, and then I can even write some message on the side here if I want to. I know Virgil's always done that, where he puts a little quote unquote and like by Ernest or something like that. Now I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. I think the sneaker's way too clean, but I kind of like the idea of putting a hang tag on it, like this white one specifically. I think that would be clean. It would be really clean. But again, a part of me also feels like I have mixed feelings about it, because then I'm taking away something like from an authentic pair and how it's supposed to look, because it's like the off-white blazer has its own, you know, its own thing, and it's like complete with that. But I like the idea of just, you know, creating your own and really making it yours. And I think that's the main reason why Nike, you know, did do the, you know, the ability to be able to change, like make some changes to your initial sneakers and really make it yours in your own way. So I'm super happy on how these turned out. I'm super happy, and I'm really excited to just not only have this in my collection, but to be wearing these soon. Because I know a lot of people are going to be asking me when they probably see this, like, hey, where did you get that? Those look awesome. And I'm just going to tell them, well, I made them, you know. Nike had this 40th anniversary, because it's like, look, after this year, or after the 40th anniversary is done, are people still going to have the ability to do the by you sneaker? And are they going to be able to do it in this colorway? I don't know. I'm just going to let people know that's exactly how I did it. And I'm hyped. I'm super excited about it, you know. But yeah, you guys let me know. Like, I'm curious what colors you guys would do, and you know, if this is something you guys would pick up. Like, if Nike had these on the shelves, would you pick this up in this specific colorway? You know, I'm very curious about that. Again, I don't really plan on being live for too long. For anybody watching right now, I appreciate all your support. And you know, this video is for you guys, but it's also for anybody who just plan on watching this. So I review sneakers on my channel. I talk about you know shock drops, all that fun stuff that's happening in the sneaker market, sneaker realm. I want to make sure everybody's updated with you know just any information they need to know to acquire sneakers, because it's a pretty competitive market. There's a lot of people going for these pieces because there's a lot of not only do they go for a lot of value, they're becoming harder and harder to acquire. So I want to be able to equip people with the information I know to have a solid shot on these specific sneakers. Poor man's off-white. That's exactly what I was trying to get at. It's a poor man's off-white. Because honestly, if you think about it, I'm sure I could just paint that swoosh. If I really want to, I can paint that swoosh. And I could probably maybe get it as close as I can to this, right? Now, it's not an off-white, but it's definitely, I see this as it's just a solid piece. And I'm hyped. I'm excited. Because yeah, at the end of the day, what's the main difference? You got, like, the air, you know, on the bottom, on the midsole, the hang tag, the blue interior, too. I was actually thinking about, like, how I could change the initial tongue. Because, like, the tongue on this is white, you know? It's fine. I mean, these are just super clean. Super clean. I'm super hyped. Again, I'm giving this a solid 9 out of 10. I am beyond thrilled with these sneakers. Like, I think it's just such a clean pair. I'm excited to take some photos of this and have that as my thumbnail for sure. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's the poor man's off-white. That's exactly what it is, man. But yeah, so you guys, if you guys do want to create your own, I just want to let you guys know where exactly to do that. You can pretty much do it on the Nike app. Now, you do need to have your own account on Nike. I'm talking the regular Nike app. And yeah, you can pretty much build these yourself, and you can you'll have that little hang tag with a little toothbrush. I don't think I'm going to be wearing the shoes with the toothbrush. I think that's a little, it's going to have this thing dangling around as I walk. I don't necessarily like stuff like dangling when I'm walking around. Unless it's like an off-white tag, then it's a different story. But you can create your own, and I think that's what's really fun about this. I did this all on my mobile phone. It's very, very easy. They make it effortless, and they even show you a couple popular colors that you can choose when you go through it. So it's really awesome that Nike helps you kind of pick and choose before you're ready to make that purchase. You can really kind of mix and match the colors to really, make it your own. And that's what I really love about this whole experience, because I have something in my hands that, like, I personally pick the colors, and it's here. And it's like I made this. This is made by me. So for them to do, like, I love the presentation of the box and all of it, and and especially the fact that they have the Nike by Ernest in my size. Like, that is. It's attention to details here, guys. Attention to details. It's literally, to me, as a buyer, it's the small things. It's the small things that make the experience so much more meaningful, that makes me want to go back and buy again. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, the review on these, the overview on these. This is amazing. If you guys have the opportunity and cash to be able to, purchase one of these Air Force Ones and create your own, I highly recommend spending some time looking into the different colors that you can in terms of building this, because honestly, I'm giving this a solid 9 out of 10. I'm super, super happy. This is my only Air Force One right now. I used to have some Air Force Ones in the past, but this is the only Air Force One I have, and this is probably the only Air Force One I need right now. We obviously still do want those green Sparks, of course, or any off-white Air Force One for sure. But I'm thankful to be a part of the 40th anniversary by purchasing my own. I'm really, really hyped about this for sure. I would go with, so Mr. Old School says, I would go with a black check mark. Other than that, he'd go with the same. Okay, hey, that's cool, man. Again, at the end of the day, it's just nice to be able to have something like this. Like, I could totally imagine this, like me wearing this with like some gray joggers, damn, like this is just solid, But yeah, with that being said, that's majority of the stream that I got for you guys today. Again, I wasn't planning on being like online for too long. I just wanted to, you know, jump on live because I didn't get to go live this morning. And the main reason why I decided not to go live, I was literally checking my phone, checking the times. And as it became clearer and clearer to me that the green sparks weren't dropping today, I was like, I just don't see any reason to go live right now. Like, it's been a pretty long week. I want to just get some additional, you know, rest and relaxation. So I did. And I still did join that CCS contest for the cherry dunks though. Like I literally woke up in time to just get my entry in. I don't think I won, but I definitely did get my entry in, and that's all that freaking matters, you know. Keith says more like nice by Ernest. That's awesome. Yeah, these are sick, guys. If you have the opportunity to, I highly recommend at least taking a good look at the Nike app, and if it makes sense for you guys to drop some money this way. Because it's cool. It was a cool experience. I did it all on my phone. You get to, you know, you get to go through the movements of picking and choosing the different colors. And I had fun. And I think that's at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, what's the freaking point, right? So we're out here, we're building sneakers, we're putting out content, and I'm super excited about these. I highly recommend you guys take a good look at this because it is definitely something worth purchasing if you guys are interested in Air Force Ones. Like, these are super clean. All right, I can just imagine myself using this for a good solid year, you know, maybe even longer than that. But definitely a lot of outfits I can put together with this. I'm super excited about it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Smash that like button if you guys are enjoying the content over here. Again, I had to get online. I really wanted to put out this 40th anniversary. Congratulations to Nike for this. I can't believe this has been around for 40 years. That's a pretty long time for a sneaker to you know, to still be as relevant as it was when it probably first came out. So it's kind of awesome for them to have this successful launch. You know, for Louis Vuittons to drop the Air Force Ones, and then Virgil's off, you know, like the off-white green sparks coming out relatively soon, hopefully soon. It's just been a pretty interesting year for Air Force One, and I'm just happy to have this experience and to have built my own. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Again, I wasn't planning on being live for too long. I just wanted to share with you the unboxing here, the fact that there was some personalization to it. Like, they really hit this one out of the park for me. So hats off to Nike. Thank you so much. I'm glad my box came and it was not damaged. Again, that's like, I'm super thankful about that. But with that being said, you know, I'm going to end the stream here. Again, shout out to everybody. I love each and every single one of you guys. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I produce weekly and consistent content, and I've been going live more consistently. So we're on that road to 2,000 subscribers. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You know it, all right? And we're also on that 4,000 watch hour chase. It's going to happen, all right, guys, because we're trying to get this channel monetized. And the reason why we're doing that is because then I can invest more money that I'm making from YouTube into the channel so I can put out better content for you guys as we scale, all right? So with that being said, shout out to everybody who is still watching. Any of the ghost watchers in the house, I'm here. I'm going to continue to do what I do over here. But I'm super thankful to, number one, be a part of this community, and number two, be here serving you guys by putting out the best content that I can, all right? So with that being said, thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I appreciate each and every single one of you guys tuning in, all right? With that being said,